I know you've broken down the numbers a million times by now, I'm sure.
I love to do pay-per-views, and I'm usually pretty accurate with my, with my estimations. So I think this is going to be a big pay-per-view, and I'm not going to tell you how many yet. But I always promote pay-per-views. I want to break records, and so we're going to do a big number with that.
And a question for Robert and Mikey. We've seen fighters in the past, like Roy Jones Jr. and Bernard Hopkins, utilize like a conditioning guru, like a MIKEY Showstone, when they go out for a high-profile fight at a greater weight. Would you bring in someone like that, or not him in particular, but just some kind of like strength and conditioning guru?
Look, it's kind of different the way things work with especially with Mikey. I said to a few people before. This is like one of the first training camps that Mikey starts doing sit-ups. Maybe that's the start. Maybe that's the start to get himself to a welterweight. He hardly ever does sit-ups or pull-ups or push-ups or none of that stuff. He does his running. He runs very hard. And when we're in the gym, we do a lot of rounds of sparring. That's pretty much what what our training camp is about. The rest is something that we've never really used with Mikey. So it'd be something that moving up to welterweight, something that we would probably consider and maybe talk about before before I make a decision. It'll be between me, Mikey, my father, and the rest of the team. See what we decide to do.
Well, I don't do a whole lot of physical training like that, but I think we'll have to use a little more and implement some different exercises because I am going to be moving up all the way to welterweight. So I think the main thing would be the diet, change the way we eat, and maybe implement a little more physical core training for that.
And also, obviously you're a great boxer, but Spence is as a big 47 who could even fight at 54. Like, how much muscle would you have to possibly add on to just deal with his strength and power?
There's other things that I can try to use. I can try to use speed. I can try to use angles. I can footwork. There's a lot of things that I can use to overcome that height, that reach, the southpaw, the strength, all that. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes, to compete and win that fight as well.
Mikey, when Spence visited us at ringside, he said he wants to do this fight this year. And he mentioned November. That might be a pretty quick turnaround. Would you be willing to do it as early as November?
Well, I said I wanted to do before the end of the year. November's before the end of the year. I was thinking, November, December. It's not too far off. If we land on a date that we can, compromise there, I think we can have a good training camp, enough time. That's all that it takes. If we set a date that allows both of us to train, well for it, I have no problem.